Now I will explain you the first theorem of the chapter, similar triangles. That theorem is very important and named as BPT. Full form of this BPT is basic proportionality theorem. This was developed by a mathematician Thales. So its another name is the Thales theorem. So in exam, if question comes like this, state and prove BPT, state and prove basic proportionality theorem, or state and prove Thales theorem. In order to explain the statement given to prove construction and proof of this theorem, I want to tell you to keep with me on the steps which I am doing. That is state and prove BPT, basic proportionality theorem, or another name is the Thales theorem. The statement of Thales theorem is, in a triangle, that is Thales theorem or BPT is applicable in which figure? In a triangle. In a triangle, a line drawn parallel to one side. A triangle has three sides. If a line is drawn which is parallel to one side, parallel to any of the side of the triangle, then it will definitely bisect other two sides. May bisect, may not bisect, but word intersect is proper, appropriate. That if a line is drawn parallel to one side, then the side drawn which is parallel to any of the side will divide the other two sides proportionally. Meaning of proportionally means will divide the other two sides in the equal ratio. So what we have, there is a triangle. This triangle is suppose ABC. In this triangle ABC, we have a triangle ABC. In a triangle, so in order to show the statement, what is the statement? In a triangle, a line drawn parallel to one side divides other two sides proportionally or divides other two sides in equal ratio. So I have to make a triangle. This is the triangle ABC. In a triangle, a line drawn parallel. Here I have to draw a line which is parallel to BC, or it may parallel to AC, or it may parallel to AB. So I am taking a line named as L and which is parallel to line BC. L is drawn parallel to BC, which is intersecting AB at P and AC at Q. In a triangle, a line drawn parallel to one side. In a triangle ABC, L is drawn parallel to BC as indicated. Divide other two sides. Yes, dividing other two sides, AB at P and AC at Q, proportionally means equal ratio. That's mean what has to prove? AP upon PB is equals to AQ upon QC. So question is, what we write in the given as we prove the theorems? To write what is given, a very shortcut, that in triangle ABC, L is parallel to BC. This is given. What we need to show, what we need to prove? To prove we have what? That is AP upon PB is equals to AQ upon QC. This we need to show. In order to prove some results, we may need or we may not need the constructions. But here we need the construction. So what construction we are doing? In order to see, this is the construction, join P to C. This P will be joined to C. Join P to C, then Q to B. This has to be joined Q to B. And then draw perpendicular. Which one? Suppose QM. Draw QM perpendicular AB and also draw PN perpendicular to AC. Here you must be very much clear. This QM, this line QM is perpendicular to AB, meaning by QM is perpendicular to AP, QM is perpendicular to BP, and QM is perpendicular to AB whole. Similarly, this PN is perpendicular to AQ, PN is perpendicular to even AC as we have taken, and PN is perpendicular to CQ, because on extending CQ it makes 90-degree angle. Now in order to prove this result after doing construction, given is there, to prove is there, construction we have done, we are taking its proof. We want to show that AP upon PB, this AP upon PB is equals to AQ upon QC. So first of all we will take a triangle where one of the side is AP and I will find its area. Area of triangle APQ. For finding the area of triangle APQ, we can take AP as the base, half base is AP, and its height is from opposite vertex. We always know that if you want to get to know what is area, any of the sides of triangle can be taken as base, but in that case the perpendicular has to taken from the opposite vertex. So in case of triangle APQ, if AP is the base, then third vertex Q will be chosen to draw the perpendicular, and QM is perpendicular, that is the height. Area of triangle is half base AP into perpendicular QM. Half AP into QM is the area of triangle APQ. After AP we need to take BP. So we will consider such triangle where BP involves. Now we are taking area of triangle BPQ. All the time this PQ has to come. Area of triangle BPQ. I want to take BP as side, so I am taking BP as base. Its area is half, base is what? BP. Base is BP, and if I am taking triangle BPQ, I want to find its area. BP I have selected the base, then the perpendicular will fall from the third vertex Q, and in the beginning I told you QM is the perpendicular of AP, QM is the perpendicular of BP, and QM is the perpendicular of AB. So for BP, QM is the perpendicular, so I am taking here QM. On dividing these two areas, because I need AP upon BP, I am finding half and half cancelled, QM and QM cancelled. I am getting here is equals to AP upon BP. I am saying this is relation number 1. Area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle BPQ is equals to AP upon BP. Now if I want to ask you what is the ratio of areas of triangle AQP upon CQP, you have to say similarly it is AQ upon QC. So I can write here similarly using the all same steps, what we will find area of triangle AQP, area of triangle AQP upon area of triangle CQP is equals to, for finding area of AQP, I will say half AQ into PN divided by half CQ is the base for this triangle, and perpendicular is what? PN. On dividing PN and PN half and half, it will give you AQ upon CQ, equation number 2. But if you compare the left hand sides of equation 1 and equation 2, numerator of both is same. Here numerator of this is area of triangle APQ, and here it is AQP. So saying area of APQ or saying area of AQP, same meaning, because a triangle can be named in 6 ways, but it will not give 6 areas, area will be same. So area of triangle APQ, area of triangle APQ is equals to area of triangle AQP, because these are the same triangles. Now denominator of these two equations left side, it is BPQ and it is CQP. BPQ and CQP, these are also equal in area. Area of triangle BPQ is equals to area of triangle CQP. What is the reason? BPQ and CQP, they are on the same base PQ. They are on same base PQ, because PQ is common base. They are on the same base PQ and between same parallel lines. same parallel lines. What are the same parallel lines? L and BC as given. L is parallel to BC. So if two triangles are on the same base and between same parallel lines, then they are equal in area. First one is also equal because only name is going to be changed. So what we can say, area of triangle AQP and area of triangle AQP are equal, BPQ and C and the triangle CQP are also equal. So what we conclude, that the left hand side of 1 and 2 are same. LHS of equation number 1 is same as LHS of equation number 2. So this implies their right hand sides has to be equal, meaning by we can say AP upon BP is equals to AQ upon CQ, which is required result which we would like to prove. This is the proof of the Thales theorem, basic proportionality theorem, or we can say in shortcut BPT. An important proof, the first theorem, result is explained to you, which is very much applicable. Its converse is also possible, which we will discuss with you. Application of this theorem can be done in the chapter at a large scale, as AP upon PB is equals to AQ upon QC. We can say AP upon AB is equals to AQ upon AC, as well as we can say AB upon PB is equals to AC upon QC. We can say BP upon BA is equals to CQ upon AC. So there are 6 informations which can be extracted only by one master result, AP by PB is equals to AQ by CQ. In next we will discuss other important problems and theorems of the chapter.